Hey guys, how you doing? So me and Eric were just talking about how we try and keep our videos short and then waffle on. So you have our permission to shout at the screen. We'll hear you, and you tell us when to stop. So we want to walk you through lead lightning. We think this is going to be a, a step up for us in our promotion and getting leads in. So we're going to show you some stuff. So where do you want to start, Eric? Do you want to share screen now, or do you want an intro?
Just a quick intro. So, guys, listen, if you're watching this, here's the thing. Lead Lightning, we're talking about a one-time $7 leads AI lead system. Okay, so any and all of you guys can afford it that are watching this. The cool thing about Lead Lightning, which you're about to see, is you can also promote your primary businesses. So what we're offering you right now is an opportunity to get a self-funding, lead system that that we know converts. Okay, proven to convert, and it's been improved, so it's going to convert even better. So this is going to create leads for you. We're paying you $6 back on a $7 sale for this
Crazy.
system, which is crazy. And you're going to be able to promote your primary business. So everybody watching this should be interested and should be eyes wide open because this is something that's going to enhance you and your current whatever business that you're in. Obviously, this is going to be another way to generate leads and drive eyeballs and traffic to your current business. So I'll pass it back, Paul.
Yeah, $7 seems crazy, right? Now then, so let's share screen. Let's show you how you plug in. What do you want to do? Show people how we plug in our our own offers, I guess. So first of all, let's show you PLS. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Let's show you Lead Lightning, I mean. All right. So this is the Lead Lightning page. Very, 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 very simple opt-in, and the simple opt-ins always work the best. So when you promote out your page, you can go straight to the sales page. You'll see that in a second. But obviously, you want people in the follow-up, and they're adding in the AI follow-up now, right? So, but this is sold. 60,000 people have brought this and use it to generate leads. So it's already proven, and PLS has been around for about 12 years. So this is part of Powerly system. Just if you're hearing the two names, this is part of Powerly system. So let's try and well, we'll put this in. It's probably already in the system, but it should let me go straight to the page. You don't get bots because you have to confirm, which is another good thing because a lot of solo ad providers and that are just bot traffic, they can't do that. So you get genuine people coming to your system as well. And here's the page, and it talks about what it can do for you. Perfect for beginners. Start generating commissions immediately. Like Eric said, you pay $7 one time and you make $6 one time every time somebody comes in and buys it. How many people do you think? Check out everyone in an online business, network marketing business, affiliate business. How many people do you think there are online right now that could do with some leads? Lots, lots and lots and lots. Hence, why this has been, it's what they call an irresistible offer, isn't it, Eric? It's $7 one
Well,
time.
and keep in mind, this is set up and it's going to work fantastic with traffic.
Yeah,
A lot of our business partners, solo ads are going to work phenomenal with this. But also, if you're posting free to social media, you're going to get a lot of attention to, a system like this because what is everyone looking at in home business? A way to make money, or a way to make, we're all looking for a way to make money, but a way to make leads, right? They're looking for ways to promote their existing businesses. But they're also this being a one-time $7, it's going to convert with solo ads. Boom, it's going to convert on social media with your free marketing strategies. So it's super powerful in that way. And this sales page is really done extremely well.
yeah, it's good.
The video is excellent. The video, if they watch that video, I don't know if you want to play it for a second, Paul, but
I
if they
haven't,
watch the video,
yeah, I haven't got the sound on, so hang on.
oh, that's okay.
No, no,
People will
that's,
be able to watch it.
I'll just do a, I'll just do a second. What, the top one or those two? Jeff and Neil. But this is
The rules of online marketing have changed since we launched Lead Lightning, and now with AI doing the heavy lifting, powering the background of Lead.
A professionally written autoresponder campaign that sends them a series of follow-up emails automatically. Inserted in the body of each email is a clickable link that directs your prospects to any website that you choose.
we're not going to play the whole thing, but you so you get
Yeah.
why this appeals, right? I'm promoting Grapey Grape, whatever business, and how do I promote my business? Well, I'm going to get told, oh, go and make a sales funnel. I ain't got a clue how to make a sales funnel. So you can go on Fiverr and you can pay a lot of money for somebody to make your sales funnel. You might get a company driven one, but sometimes, they're a bit lacking in, shall we say, the appeal, right? So here is a funnel that you can buy and plug into for $7. But then I need to get an autoresponder, and I have no clue how to, connect that to my web page and my funnel. Well, here it's already done for you. Well, what messages should I write? I don't know. I don't know how to write messages. It's all done for you. Yeah. So this is taking away a lot of most of the hard work of actually getting a system set up that can promote your other business. And that's the genius of what they've done, right? The genius of this is you can promote any business you want off the back of this. But what you might find is that this outperforms your business in terms of sales.
Absolutely. So let's go here, Paul. Let's go. I'm watching this. I'm going to grab the $7 lead lightning. I've opted in. I watched the video, went through the sales page. I've purchased. Now, for brand new lead lightning members, right? And we'll talk about current Power Lead System members, but right now, brand new, you come buy this from us. Let's go through the back office. You're going to have your own lead lightning back office. And we'll pull that up. You'll get an email directly saying, hey, thanks for your purchase. Here are your login credentials. And then you'll have access to the back office we're about to pull up.
So me and Eric are using the kind of company demo account here. So we don't want to update anything, right? So we're not allowed to do that with this one. We have Power Lead System. We upgraded, you should too, but that's up to you. So it's like get started in 3 simple steps, right? So
I can't see, Paul. I'm on the wrong page. You're on a Zoom page, FYI.
Oh, okay. How's that worked? Oh, I see. Oh, okay, let's try again.
Yeah, it was on that page during the video, but it's fine. It's all good. Yeah.
Okay, so 3 steps. So 1, you got your referrer, so you can reach out to your referrer. Then your 3 steps to join the Facebook group, so you're part of a community, you got support. Okay, I think there's 48,000 people in there. You got the coaching calendar, so they actually have a guy who goes on, I think he's twice a week, isn't he? And he actually will, walk you through kind of what's what, so you get that. And then step 3 is you go and you advertise your links. Now, if you have another business you wish to promote, okay, and there is an upsell thing built in, but if you most likely you're going to want to plug something else in. All you do is you put the link in there. That's what you do. And then it gives you funnel 1, lead lightning, show me the link to use. There's also a free lead system. We're not going to go over that today, I don't think, are we? Or you can go straight to the lead lightning sales page if you want. So if you are doing your own promotion and you say you might want to go and buy this, you can send them straight to the page. They don't need to opt in. Personally, I like people to opt in. Weeds out people that aren't serious, and they're getting more follow-up as well, including your link. So you might as well in my button.
Now, also, this back office has a contact manager, so all of your leads that are coming in, all right, are going to be available right here in the back office. So for a lot of you guys who are out there, you're marketing this. This is where you can come access and get information on all of your leads to connect with them. Because I know we'll probably have a lot of network marketers, people in multiple different businesses that are using this on the front end to generate leads. So you have access to all of your leads so you can follow up. Obviously, the system will follow up and promote whatever link you give it for your primary, but certainly have access to all the information because I know a lot of people are going to reach out and connect with their leads and buyers as well. So all that's available to you as well here.
So I use a system that I call it the 100 list method. So I will get a group of 100 people. I normally use pen and paper. And then I want to make sure I kind of just follow up with those 100 people. I don't ever pitch them. I just want to make sure the same 100 people are seeing me. And I can add reminders on this maybe if like I speak to Eric and Eric says, oh, I'm away, I'm on vacation, but I'd love to speak to you. Contact me next week. I can just drop a reminder straight in here. You've also got notes as well. So if you want to make notes, Paul Turner, total jerk, but you never know, whatever, whatever, you can plug that in as well. So all built in. What else is the built in?
I think there's some bonuses back here as well that are going to be available. Some marketing and advertising, marketing bonuses and all that fun stuff. But the video kind of walks you through all that as well in the back office. But this is a slick little system, guys. I mean, this is a powerful lead generator. And it converts. You just have to get that, you just have to get it out in the marketplace, whether it's through solo ads or whether you're just, again, just posting to social media, you're going to get leads and sales from this. without a shadow of a doubt.
So the pages are all nice and everything, fantastic. They'll probably convert anyway. But I'll tell you what, one of the main reasons it will convert is it's $7. It's like
Right.
anybody who's like even like 10% serious about growing their business is going to check it out for $7, and it is good as well. I'm not just saying it's $7 because it's rubbish. It is brilliant. It is a really good, well thought out system. So what do you want to show them next? How to do it in PLS? Or
Yeah, so just so you guys understand, there's a back end upsell to this, right? So if we scroll to the bottom of that, Paul, the bottom of the page there.
the lead
So when
lightning
you're
or the PLS?
lead lightning.
Yeah.
So let's assume you make a $7 sale, guys. People log in because they're going to be using their lead lightning back office. They scroll to the bottom, and it's going to have a little big button there that says supercharge my system. Okay. And what that is, it's going to take them to a page which outlines basically Power Lead System, which is what our main system, and as well as the AI Automation Academy. Right. And this is put together by Jeff Mills. Jeff is the guy behind all of our AI inside this system. And he is actually teaching people. He owns his own AI company. He was in AI well ahead of it being popular now. He's been on the forefront of AI. So the skills that he's teaching inside this platform are unbelievable. And this can really help take your businesses to the next level with AI, which Paul and I live in AI every single day. We can't imagine operating without AI. Our businesses have totally transformed, and everything that we do now through our marketing is through AI. So this is the upsell. Do you want to talk a little bit about the upsell itself, the fee, and then what we get paid? Because all this is happening, guys. Like, we don't market this; we let the system. So if somebody upgrades to this, we just get a notification that we just made a commission. We're not out marketing it. We're not doing anything. We're just marketing our front end $7 system. We're allowing that to promote our primary business, but then on the back end, we're allowing this system to go create sales for us with this product as well. And we're not even talking about it. We're showing it to you today because we're explaining how the system works, but we never talk about this. We never sell it. We let the system do it for us.
So I'm going to go over that, but I'm going to go over that in a second because I want to show them the cash plan. And then
yes, but they have to own this to get the cash plan, right?
So exactly. So when you upgrade, right, there's actually they combine it into one now. They call it the AI Automation Academy, but it's actually made up of two parts, right? But basically, every time somebody says yes to getting it, you actually get a supercharged version of Lead Lightning, in effect, the Power Lead system. And that drives the AI Automation Academy. So you can learn, and you saw some of the things on there, and you can make AI podcasts now to generate leads, how you can use AI chatbots, and he teaches you how to do that. So I work with a lot of Americans, which is awesome on the one hand, but it's not so great when they say, hey, I'd love to get on a chat with you at 9 o'clock tonight, if that's okay. And it's like, yeah, well, that's like 4 a.m. for me, so no. So having the AI to do that and all that is really, really good. So when you get into PLS, Power Lead System, they have a ton of other stuff. Let me just show you what you do is you go to Fast Start, and you can add your income stream right there. You just plug that in, and we've got Map in there at the minute. So when people come in to Lead Lightning, or you supercharge it, you just plug it in and away you go. Now, if you upgrade, not only do you get, the PLS, and they've got, if I go back to dashboard, they've got your quick start guide for that, how to make sales this week. They've got all that plugged in. But me and Eric, what do? Add value. Always about adding value, right? So we created Cash. So I'm going to go through the Cash website. Now, Cash is a character, Cash Coltman, right? Cash is a bit more brash than me and Eric. Okay, especially because I'm British and we're so very polite. British people, if they bump into somebody, they go, if somebody bumps into me, I'll go, oh, I'm so sorry, even though they bumped into me, right? That's a British thing, right? So we're not necessarily as like brash as like you Americans. So we wanted to do something extra, and this is all great, but it's like I was talking earlier about company pages. They don't always say, or can't say sometimes, they can't just tell people what to do. Well, Cash Coltman can. So if you upgrade, it's $99 a month, but it pays $55 a month. So 3 sales and you're actually in, oh, is it 55? It's 99.
No, two sales.
Two
Yeah.
sales, yeah. I was just like three sales. What was three sales? But two sales. Two sales, you're actually in profit. So you only need two sales to cover your cost, right? So what you do is you come down here to marketing and you get my web pages. Now up here you see Cash Coltman Blueprint. You can see here it says shared. For our, this isn't available in Lead Lightning. It's only available in the supercharged version, the Power Lead system, because what you can actually do is you can actually share web pages. So if you upgrade, I will give you a share code for this, what I'm going to show you now, so you can use this. And like I say, Cash is the guy who's a bit more straight talking, you know, and he's saying, hey, legend, here's the deal. The AI power behind Lead Lightning, coming fast, right? So he's telling you, don't want to read a whole web page? You got a 20-minute podcast. Guess what? We use some of what we learned in AI Automation Academy to make the podcast, right? So you see how the system feeds itself? Now, number one, right? So you are seeing the lead. Other people, they get Lead Lightning page. They send people straight to Lead Lightning. People see it, $7, they buy it. You will have the ability, if you upgrade, to send people to this, which is walking them through and telling them exactly what to do, right? So if you see the Lead Lightning page, you'll join for $7. That's it. You might then you get the emails and the follow up to explain the power of, you know, upgrading. But what we're saying is, look, that's just income stream number one, and I'm telling people here, go and get it and then come back, right? But they don't. They read the page because they want to see you. They don't want to get caught out. So we're walking them through then income streams number 2 and 3 combined for recurring income, real freedom. So $7 one time, but yeah, now I'm getting a funnel builder, lead manager, proven system, pays you $20 a month plus $10 overrides. So as more people come into the system that do upgrade, you can get $10 overrides as well. You know, you get billed monthly, you should be getting paid monthly, right? And then the AI Automation Academy part pays you $35 a month, and that's got a cool thing you'll see in a minute that pays down unlimited levels. It's telling you, you don't own, you don't earn. So as you're doing solo ads, hopefully, because that's the other problem. How do I promote? How do I promote? He's going to tell you in a minute just to buy solo ads, because Lead Lightning, 60,000 members, proves it works with solo ads. You don't have to think. The funnel's set up, the follow-up's done for you. You plug in your own business in. You don't have to do any fancy copywriting or anything. You just literally plug your URL in and you go and buy traffic. That's it. That's it, right? So you got a 7-day trial of the AI Automation Academy. So he's telling you, go and buy traffic. Because within your 7 days, you haven't paid for the AI Automation Academy yet, but guess what? You technically own it because you're on the free trial. So we know, we've tried a lot, and Power Lead System have tried a lot. If you just go and buy traffic from Lead Hero, do other solo ad providers convert? Yes, they do with this, but they're slow. Lead Hero is fast. And if you're in your 7-day trial, you want to make money fast because you want to get sales before you have to upgrade yourself, right? So go and do it. And then we tell you how you can turn that into an income stream. And then there's the all-in. Do you want to talk about the all-in, Eric? Or should I?
No, I will, because you know me, I love high ticket commissions. So, and let me share this with you. This, guys, I call these money pages. When you're talking about, you know, the Lead Lightning system itself, our opt-in page and sales page is phenomenal. It's going to do what it's supposed to do. It's going to convert those $7 sales all day. But how can you stand out? How can you be different? How can you take somebody who is looking and going, wow, they come to this page and they go, wow, these guys know what they're doing, right? These guys have this down. And this page is written in a way that not only is it walking them through step by step what they need to do, but it's also got, guys, this also has phenomenal copy, right? It's hypnotic. It's, you know, all of the things that are needed to get somebody to go, wow, okay, this is something that, you know, I want to do, right? So there's a number of things this page is doing besides educating them on all these different steps to help them make money with this system. But the coolest part about this page for me is the fact that we can turn a $7 sell into a $1,500 commission. I want to repeat that, a $7 sell into a $1,500 commission. So you have to ask yourself, if you wanted to go all in with us, and people that go all in with us, Paul and I, we pull money out of our pocket too, guys, and we actually kick off your first marketing campaign And you can talk to us specifically about that if you have an interest in that. But what happens with this is once they get to this section, right, and they're interested in this, again, we don't do anything, and we explain that you don't have to do anything either other than get people to this page, because if they're interested in the all-in, guess what? They can book a call with the owner of the company. The owner and his team, they're the ones that answer questions, talk to the prospect, make sure that they have everything they need to make the decision to move forward. We don't have to get on the phone. We don't have to do any of that. You don't have to do any of that. And the system takes care of everything. So this goes over the all-in piece. And, eventually, if people get in, a lot of people will get in. They see it's the $7 working. They see that the upsells are working. They're seeing all this. It gives them now, hey, wait a minute, this system actually works. I'm seeing results with this. I'm running solo ads. I'm getting leads. I'm getting sales, all of these things. And guess what their next natural step is? Is say, well, if that's working, why not I beef this thing up and start earning $1,500 commission? So maybe it's time for me to go all in. And that's what this page does. It walks them from start to finish. And it's really, I give credit to Paul on this page because he's really worked with this page back and forth over and over and over to get it to where it is. But if you can get this in front of people, it will absolutely build, it'll actually work, but it'll build trust right away with a prospect. If I can send them to this, I promise you, after they go through this, they're going to know, like, these guys understand online marketing. These guys understand affiliate marketing. This system looks top notch, and they've got everything in place, and we explain it all. There's no questions to be asked after they go through that. But go ahead, Paul.
So, yeah, we have been backwards and forwards with AI and our own copywriting and our own experience going backwards and forwards with this. Like, I spent a whole day on it last week, like ridiculous, on top of all the work I did before. And I know where 3 sales came in. The 3 sales came in because we want you to just run traffic. We don't want you to go and be clever. We put a bit in, even like, have you noticed how your brain screws you, right? And this actually came from a real true life event with me. There was do you remember that WS? What was it? Global Domains or something? And it was like a little,
international. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, Western Samoa was their dot, so .uk .us whatever, but theirs was .ws, and this company brought the rights to it and said it stood for website. Global Domains International. Was brilliant. And there was a guy in it who was making a lot of money, and I actually got to speak to him, and he said, yeah, so go and get your page and put it in WordPress. And I'm like, oh, well, I've got this funnel builder, can I use that? And he goes, I guess so. And then he goes, and then go and get Aweber. And I said, well, I've got Get Response, can I just use Get Response? And he goes, probably. And then do this. And I asked him something else. He goes, that's it, conversation over. And I'm saying, oh, sorry, have I offended you? And he goes, I'm telling you what I do. I make a lot of damn money doing this. I'm telling you what I'm doing. And every time I tell you something, you're asking me if you can do something different. So you're not serious. Just follow the plan. And that's partly where this has come from. Your brain screws you. I every day, me and Eric get it. Yeah, go and buy traffic from Lead Hero. Oh, what about Phil Solos? Can I use Phil? Jesus Christ. Just follow the plan. Just follow the plan. It's been proven so many times. Like, Lead Hero converts well. Yes, other things do as well, but they're slower, right? And if you're on your 7, and we want you to see results fast, why do you want to wait? Plug into the other stuff. Maybe they're a little bit cheaper, some of them, to be honest with you. But if you got to, I did one solo ad. I won't say with whom, and it took 2 weeks before it even started. That doesn't inspire me to upgrade. And what you want is your people to upgrade. Because guess what? You don't own, you don't earn. So if they don't own it and they make a sale from the traffic that we're telling them to buy, they pass up to you. So you want to, you want it to happen. You want them to be doing what works, don't you? And you want to do it for you. So anyway, we look at the numbers, and where I said 3 sales is because we want you to buy the traffic. So 3 sales basically covers your cost. So if you can make 3 sales with this, right, on the upgrade, your kind of cost is covered. So what we did is we looked at some numbers. Here's where it explains how you can make money several levels down. Sorry, what, Eric? What?
2 sales.
2 sales to cover the cost of the 99. But if you add in the traffic and you're buying traffic,
the traffic, yes, my fault.
That's what we want you to do. We want you to buy traffic every single month. Now, a lot of times people come into a business, they don't do the math. And I don't know if you saw earlier, said if you want to make 6 grand, you sell 1,000 lead lightning packages or 4 all-ins. Don't know what you think is easier. but the system is doing the selling, remember here. We just want you to buy at least one solo ad a month. And that's what we looked at. So we said, okay, if you buy one a month, and there is no way, right, that this is ever going to be accurate. I did a solo ad, I got 6 sales. I know somebody who got 9 sales. I know somebody who did it and got 0 sales, right? So it's probably an average of about 2.83 sales we worked at as an average. But a lot of people get 4s, a lot of people get 5s. And what you got to remember is you want the $10 overrides. You want the $35 monthly going down unlimited levels, right? So it's an average. But if you can make 1 sale a month and everybody else makes 1 sale a month, so we're well below the average, right? This is kind of what happens. And we're being upfront with people, because this is the other thing. If I go and start a shoe shop, I'm in debt because I've had to buy a load of stock. I've had to pay rent for the property. I've had to pay business rates. I've had to pay for signage. I've had to get a till, cash register. I've had to get a telephone line put in, maybe, for the cash register to use for the sum up card. Sorry, the credit card payments and things like that. Yada, 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 right? Here, I'm up front. If you do what we tell you to do, you're probably going to be out of pocket $142 the first month. But by month 12, you're making $2,000 a month. If one person can refer one person a month and everybody does the same, doing what we're doing, right? Now, would you want to look back in 12 months and go, I could have been making 2K a month, but I'm not. And actually, you're in profit in month 3. You're only losing $42 in month 2. So we're trying to be upfront. We're trying to let you know. Now, if you can stick with the plan for 2 years, and Cash asked you a question in here, do you plan to be alive in like 2 years? You know, in 2 years, you're making 5K a month. And that's just one person referring one person a month, 1 solo out of 100 clicks a month.
Yeah, this is all based on the bare minimums. This is not talking about you continuing to buy traffic in month 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is you going on, buying traffic, getting a couple of sales, and then those people doing the same thing, and they get a sale, and those people and those people. You're going to continue, obviously, is because you're going to see leads coming in, right? Think about that, guys. You're building a list as well. You know, if you go out, let's say you run a solo ad and you know, bring in 75 leads, and let's say a couple of those people decide they're going to buy the $7, 2 or 3 of those to buy the $7 upfront. Well, that doesn't mean all the other leads have gone by the wayside. Some people need to see something 8 to 15 times before they buy. So the system is going to continue to market to those people over and over and over again, right? So you're going to get residual sales from that remarketing to these leads. But if you're continually doing this, okay, and you have to also understand, if people come in and they start buying traffic, they start building up their leads, the way this compensation plan works, you're generating a profit on their efforts as well. So not only are you building your list, but your team is building their list. And you go from having 0 people on a list to all of a sudden, after a couple of months, maybe having a couple hundred people on your list. But if you've got a team, they've got a couple of hundred. So now that you've got a pool of 600,000-800,000 leads that are being marketed to, right, via email and AI, and those people at some point will upgrade, and all that's happening under you. I've always equated this, Paul, to popcorn. If you'll just, and that's what traffic does. If you put kernels in a hot pan, the traffic, the solo adds the heat, right? If you just apply heat to the pan, you keep shaking the pan, eventually those kernels are going to start to pop, and the cells are going to start to pop. This online game is not complicated. If you've got a great system that converts, that does its job, which this does, and you can be the person that gets the eyeballs on the system and helps your team member show them a way to get eyeballs on the system, you cannot lose. I don't care if you have never, ever marketed one day on the internet at all. We can literally put you in position within 24 hours to start generating leads and sales. How many people can say that? Very few can say, I have 0 experience, Paul. And Paul's like, that's fine. Within 24 to 48 hours, if you follow my system, I can help you start building a leads list and help you start generating sales. Okay? That's insane, guys.
I wouldn't like to sort of legally say we could guarantee sales, but barring anything going wrong, like, you know, websites going down or internet dropping or anything like that, we can guarantee leads, can't we? I mean,
100%.
you know. So again, very, very low. And of course, it doesn't include your business that you've plugged in, which is probably the main reason you purchased it in the first place, is to promote your company, you know, whatever it is you're promoting. So it can't include that, and it is very, very low. Then we said, okay, well, listen, not everyone, we know not everyone's going to go all in. We know that, right? Some people can't afford it, so you go on the lower package first. But so we said, well, what if though? This page does such a good job, and the feedback we've had on this page is, I'm partly the reason we've gone backwards and forwards is anytime somebody comes up with something, we go, maybe they're right, and we change it, right? So this, I don't think this is going to get much better, this page now. So we said, well, what happens then if with all of these people doing a solo ad every month, what would happen if you got one all-in sale on average a month? So we put that in. Well, you're in profit straight away the first month, obviously, you know. And then you're kind of up to like nearly 7k, and the cumulative profit is interesting because let's suppose what's interest rates like at the minute in the banks or in the States with Trump in charge? Any good?
We're waiting for cuts, but I think mortgage rates.
Well, I mean, I asked AI to do this, and apparently you'll have made like 89k in 2 years if you just wanted to not spend the money and
Oh,
put it
yeah,
away,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
squirrel
yeah,
it away.
yeah. Right.
And the even without that, you know, where's the bit where he says, you know, do you plan? Let me ask you a savage question: do you plan to be alive in 3 years? Right? If you stick with the plan for 3 years and everybody gets an average of one a month, it works out basically 10k, $9,886 a month if you can stick with it 3 years. And again, what we're doing here is we're actually breaking it down for you. A lot of people don't break down the numbers, and a lot of people don't look ahead, right? As you can just get your three sales cover the cost of your ads, right? And the cost of the system. If you can get your three sales out of the way, right? This you could just, if you wanted to, right? You could just let it promote your main business and you put the money in the bank every month. And what does it become? It becomes like a fantastic savings thing. Use it to fund Forex. You know, at the minute, we're also building Jifu, right? Forex, you know, deal. Put that into a Forex account. Grow it with Forex. You can make even more that way, right? But we just want you to think, okay, well, let's look at the scenarios. If I don't go all in, and I don't make an all in sale the first month, I'm probably going to be out of pocket, but only for 2 months. I get it, and I don't lose a lot the second month, right? Oh, okay, if I stick with it, this is what I can be on. And then when you see, and I'll be very surprised if you don't see more than one sale a month, to be honest. But we need to go low because it's better to under promise and over deliver. And that's about it. And it just talks a little bit about cash. You know, it's a bit of a mix of a few different people, but he doesn't hold back. He's not rude, but he can, you know, there's a difference between me and Eric telling you, just go and do it. Just go and freaking do it. You're doing a head in. You make just we're giving you the plan. We're giving you the plan. We're telling you what to just go and do it. You know, go and fight.
You basically there's three options, right, Paul? I mean, there's three roads you can go down. First road, you just get the Lead Lightning $7 system, right? One time $7 out of pocket. Everyone watching this should do that, right? It's worth that, beyond worth that. So you get that, you plug in your primary link into your Lead Lightning back office, which we showed you, and then you just go promote it. Whether you use solo ads, whether you just promote it on social media, right? People are going to opt in. People are going to want to check it out. It's only $7, and you're going to get people that buy it 100%. I have no doubt. We can't guarantee it, but if you promote it and you get eyeballs in front of it, people are going to buy. Okay, that's option number one. Option number two, you come in at the $7, you do the same thing, you plug in your primary business, right? But you decide, hey, I'm going to upgrade to the $99 a month. So I'm going to get access to the AI Academy and the Power Lead system, but I'm also going to get, by upgrading, access to this special money page that Paul and Eric put together for Cash Cultman, right? It's a great page. It's been well done. And it makes you unique and different in the marketplace. And it's something that you can put in front of people. Okay. That's option number two. So now you're getting leads. You're making the $6 sales off your $7. The system is upgrading for you. You're not having to pitch the AI Academy or anything, right? All that's done for you. Plus you have the cash page that's going to do it for you as well. It's going to walk people through not only what to do, but where to go get traffic, how to get traffic, the whole 9 yards, right? Now that's option number two. Option three is, hey guys, I want to really roll with you guys. I want to get serious about this. So I also want to come all in. So I'm going to get access to all that stuff, but now I'm going to have the ability to to push a $7 product that helps me promote my primary business. But on the back end of that, have AI and humans, the CEO and his staff closing sales for you. On the back end, I'm going to have an opportunity to earn $1,500 commissions, which to me, honestly, is a game changer. That's what changed my whole perception of the online world was high ticket, because I had been making a little bit of money here, a little there. I made a sale, made $50, made $30, made $100, and I thought, wow, this is great. But when I made my first high ticket commission ever was $2,000. There's just something different that happens when you get a deposit in your account from the online world, which I came from. My background was the offline network marketing, where I'm like talking to somebody in the supermarket and they don't want to deal with me, and friends and family, turn their head when I come. So to know that I was online and somebody and by the way, my first sale was someone from a completely different country, which blew my mind, right? And it was instant. And I get this $2,000 and I go, huh, did that just really happen?
Yeah, let me ask you a serious question. Honestly, let me ask you a very serious question. How much harder did you work to make the $2,000 commission compared with like the little $10, $20 commissions?
It was so easy back then, and this is even easier because they do all the work for us. All we did back then, we posted a YouTube video. If someone was interested, what I did is they said, get them to our conference call. They sold everything over the conference call, right, for the program. And what I would do is I'd call them and say, hey, Paul, and I learned this, but I said, hey, Paul, you said you wanted to jump on the conference call. Hey, it's starting in like 5 minutes. I'll just patch you in. And I would do that because they couldn't hang up. They would patch them in through them in. And I literally, this is what happened. This is a true story, Paul. I patched this person in, right? And I put the phone down and they did their thing. Da 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 da. It ended. I got back on the guy. Said, man, this is amazing. He's like, and I didn't know if he was going to buy it. I said, oh, okay, well. I said, well, do you have all your questions? And he said, yeah, this is awesome. This is great. Thanks so much for sharing this with me. And I thought, okay, he's going to hang up, blow it off. Boom, hung up the phone, went about my business, not thinking about anything. And back then, obviously, we had PayPal. And then, I decided in about an hour, I got a notification from PayPal, and I look in there, and there's $2,000. And that really changed everything for me. That's where I started, really, in my opinion, my online journey, because I played around with it before, but when I made that kind of commission, it instantly, I felt like, wow, okay, maybe I can leave corporate America. Maybe I can get out of, doing what I really don't like to do every single day, 5 days a week. And maybe this is the path for me. And I never looked back. I never looked back after that. So
anyway, now we don't even have to make the phone calls.
Yeah, I don't even have to. All I got, and if someone does reach out, which they, occasionally they reach out to me, and Paul, you know what we do? Hey, Neil, yeah, go set up a one-on-one, or let me connect you with the owner right now and talk to him. He'll answer all your questions. So anyway, anybody can do this, guys, but we've got you covered with those 3 paths, right? If you want to just test the waters, great. Come in at the Lead Lightning $7. If you want access to that page and then the benefits of the AI Academy and the system upselling you, making $50.5 a month, residuals, boom, 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 take that route too. If you really want to go to the next level with Paul and I, and you want to start earning big $1,500 commissions, we'll help kick off your first campaign out of our pocket, and we'll get you started. So that's all I got, Paul.
No, that's good enough. Lunchtime, I think, here. So I'm going to go and get some lunch. So reach out to us if you need any more info. We'll drop the Lead Lightning link in the comments so you can go and get started. But you can reach out to us and ask us questions, and there's not a lot to say because it's a $7. Which is one of the reasons it converts. If you got questions about a $7 thing, Cash Coltman would say you're probably not ready. Yeah, thanks, Eric. Have a good day. I'll speak to you later, sir.
Bye, guys.